Welcome. Today, we're diving into a core competency of presence-driven leadership. It's a skill that's often misunderstood, but it's absolutely essential for building teams that really thrive. We are talking about gratitude, but probably not in the way you're used to thinking about it. We're looking at it as a strategic capacity. This quote gets right to the heart of a common misconception. In a culture that is so obsessed with performance metrics and bottom lines, gratitude can feel a bit, well, soft. But what if we've been looking at it all wrong? What if its true power is as a strategic tool for building more aligned, more responsible organizations? What if it's less about feeling good and more about seeing clearly? And this slide really breaks that down for us. On the left, you've got the common view. Gratitude has a polite gesture, right? Like thank you notes or annual awards. But on the right is the strategic view we're focusing on. Here, gratitude isn't just about good manners. It's a core competency. It's a lens of awareness that cultivates genuine presence and discernment. Okay, so let's push past that surface-level idea. Let's really redefine what gratitude means and how it actually functions within presence-driven leadership. This right here, this is the crucial reframe. Strategic gratitude isn't some passive feeling you just wait to experience. It's an active capacity that you develop. It's the leadership skill of seeing and then acknowledging the inherent value and the unique contributions that each person is already bringing to the table. It's a practice of recognizing human dignity in action. And here's where you see the immediate impact of that practice. I mean, think about it. When people feel that their contributions are genuinely seen and valued, the whole dynamic of a team shifts. You move away from a culture of internal competition and toward one of mutual contribution. And that is the foundation you need to build the psychological safety required for real collaboration and innovation. Okay, so if gratitude is a skill, a competency, then how do we actually do it? How do we practice it? Let's take a look at a really practical framework for cultivating this in our day-to-day leadership. So this entire framework is built on this one core principle. It completely flips the leader's role from being the primary source of value to being the primary amplifier of the value that's already in the room. This is just a fundamental piece of presence-driven leadership. So this framework, which we call the greatness in the room, outlines 5 interconnected practices. It all starts with presence. You have to be engaged enough to actually see what's happening around you. That then allows for openness to what others are bringing. From there, you move to acknowledgment, which is simply verbalizing what you see. And that naturally fosters deeper collaboration and a shared commitment to growth. It's a cycle that just keeps reinforcing itself. So that's the individual practice. But how do you take this and scale it up? How does this start to shape the actual DNA of an organization's culture? Let's look at that. What's so powerful about this model is how it makes gratitude operational across every level. At the personal level, it's a private practice of reflection. A simple question, who helped shape my success today? At the relational level, it becomes authentic, specific acknowledgement. And then, so critically, at the systemic level, it's about intentionally designing rituals and processes that make recognition normal, just an expected part of the culture. And the results of this are so tangible. This goes way beyond just feeling good. When people truly feel seen, they are far more engaged. When recognition is the norm, psychological safety improves, which, of course, boosts collaboration. This kind of environment fosters innovation, and this is a big one in today's talent market. It drives retention. People stay where their dignity is respected and their contributions are valued. So what's the end game? Ultimately, the goal is to cultivate a genuine ecosystem of belonging. This is a place where human dignity isn't just some catchphrase on a poster, but it's the actual foundation for high performance. It's a culture where people have the space to become their best because they can trust that their contributions will be seen and valued. This whole approach really points to a major evolution in what we understand effective leadership to be today. And this slide just says it all, really. The old model of leadership was the leader as the expert, the one who had to have all the answers. But the emerging model of presence-driven leadership is all about the leader as a facilitator of the team's collective intelligence. Their primary skill is to see, connect, and amplify the potential that is already there. So what does this do to our understanding of a leader's role? It really asks us to redefine what we think of as influence. True influence isn't about dominance or having the loudest voice in the room. It's about discernment, That capacity to recognize value in others and align the team's energy around it. It's a quieter, but a far more powerful form of leadership. And this quote really brings it all home. Effective presence-driven leadership is not a solo performance. It's about creating the conditions for everyone else to contribute their best work. So, to put this into practice right now, I'll leave you with this closing reflection. Who on your team has made a valuable contribution this week that has maybe gone unacknowledged? Your practice begins right there.